Car does not run. Currently sitting in my garage. I pull it out every once in a while to clean it.
Me too.
Single turbo.
Nice.
Welcome back to Collector Car Feed. Today we're looking at the 90s JDM Halo car that'll get you the most mileage out of your AAA membership, the FD Mazda RX-7. We found all of today's listings on CollectorCarFeed.com using our Facebook Marketplace search tool that makes finding what you want on Marketplace a little easier. Check that out. Here we go. All right, FD RX-7. It's the unobtainium. It's the initial D car. It's a rotary-powered 1.3-liter, 280 gentleman's agreement wheel horsepower, Mazda's Halo car of the 1990s.
It's 276. People are going to get mad at that.
276 brake horsepower, rotary engine, monster. 1993 Mazda RX-7 Coupe, $35,000 3 weeks ago in Kissimmee, Florida. Only serious buyers, no trade, only cash, $35,000. Car is beautiful, carbon fiber hood. Most of the emissions have been deleted and has new Microtech standalone. It runs great and drive, has cold AC, new leather seats, functioning headlights. Transmission has no grinds and a good clutch.
Before we jump like way into this, are FDs at the point now where like when you see one of those on Facebook, it's like seeing like a Lamborghini or like a Ferrari for sale on Facebook too. You're like, well, why is this here? It should just be on Brick a Trailer.
No, because they all look like
we
this.
At that point yet?
No, we're still in the
are.
replacement era, because there's a lot of these that still look like shit from the 2000s and 2010s. We'll be at that point in 10 years, though, for sure. There just won't be any left that, look like this.
Right. I see. Yeah. Okay.
And the thing is, the people, the demographic is still like kind of idiots,
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're buying rotaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just means they're masochists. I know a guy that owns an FC, and he commonly says that he has to rebuild the thing quarterly. So
that's absurd.
God, this guy just makes bad decisions.
Land the range.
Yeah, the Land Rover. The Range Rover that's already dumped.
Yeah.
$35,000 for this. I mean, the mileage is low. Let's look at Bring a Trailer and see what these are actually worth.
Majority is 20 to 40.
Well, I mean, you're looking at the bell curve, that's going back to like 2017. So I would say 40 grand is probably your average money.
Yeah.
Looking just to where it is now. So 35 might be light, but 40 grand's buying you.
But still, if I only had $35,000, go back to the just sold.
I'd buy this one.
Yeah, that's silver one.
I would borrow $10,000 and buy that 40,000 mile one.
Yeah, I can see that.
It doesn't matter if it's got 40,000 or 400,000. You're going to need to rebuild the motor in 8 miles anyway.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good baseline. This is an original owner with 117K. It's in original condition, and it sold for $35,000.
With the sunroof, which is pretty rare, isn't it?
I have no idea, but I would choose to believe that, yes, the sunroof is a rare option.
And the license plate says B eats ass.
I'll give that to you.
B eats ass.
The nice ass.
It's 2023. Be progressive. Come on.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm glad he's doing it. In fact, I wish they had video of him doing it in the car, so I could celebrate with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but no, this is your baseline. So I would say that this is a little overpriced at $35K, looking like dog shit.
I would agree.
All right.
Yep.
93 Mazda RX-7 sold $9,500 4 days ago, Houston, Texas. These are moving. This is a right-hand drive FD roller as is. Car is located in New Orleans, Louisiana, not Houston, Texas. Clean title. If it's up, then it's available. Will only respond to serious buyers. Is this available? Will not get you a response. He got a real response, and now this leaf-covered shell is gone.
That has
Somebody
to be
bought
drugs.
this.
He's selling drugs. He's not selling.
I mean, a
car.
shell for 10 grand though. Like I think
it's right.
I hate to like.
Yeah. If it was a perfect shell, then this is.
And the
not.
thing is, the right-hand drive to like an idiot makes it worth more.
Yeah. I think this is a fine price for it, actually, unfortunately. Somebody will LS swap this and drift it. That's just what they go for.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm with you.
For a shell to LS swap and drift, okay.
Not a crime.
Yeah.
Damn, Necker's like really getting progressive in 2023.
I know, man. What did he just agree to? We got that recorded, right? Can I keep that? Can I get a copy of that later?
The chats are beating him down, dude.
They are. He's out to get canceled. That's what he's
They're
doing.
coming for his neck, dude.
I don't give a It's like wolves howling at the moon. Their fangs will never reach me.
Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and say that there's something wrong with that. Considering I'm looking at our friends at that's a big headlight in JPC. There's a FD that sold at auction for in dollars $14K. Like, why would you buy a beat up right hand drive shell when you can buy a functioning car and get it brought over here?
I feel like for maybe, like he was saying, maybe another grand or two, you can find one that's at least running but trash instead of a shell but trash.
I kind of feel like you're not going to, but we'll keep looking.
I agree with Poochie in this situation, but here's the thing: it sells for 14 grand. When it's all said and done, you're gonna like 19 or 20,000 all in.
But you think about like buying that shell, like you're gonna spend another 5-6 grand just getting all of the parts that you need.
You know, but if you do it like Feet said, and you spend 10 grand on an LS swap and don't do anything else,
Yeah.
because you wanted to drift an FD.
I guess this is the right car for somebody.
It's the right car for somebody with very specific desires.
A very smooth brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This car makes me angry. Make it go away.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, we will make it go away. Thumbs down from me, but I do think that it's probably fine at that price.
It's a fine deal, but thumbs down, yes.
No, it's a
Yeah, it's
horrific
an ugly
deal.
piece of shit.
It's garbage.
Trying to talk some shit?
Discord.gg/feed.
Let's talk some shit, bitch.
What about this one, though? 1993 Mazda RX-7, $43,000 a day ago in Miami, Florida with 70,000 miles. Right-hand drive. Ugh.
Nope.
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 Never mind.
Nope.
It's
Damn, that's boomer. I haven't
That's
seen shit like that.
boomer as hell, dude. Just hoping somebody on the street wants it. The Japanese kept this nice, I will say. This looks exceptional.
Once again, going back to our friends in auction overseas, 3.5 grade, 132,000 kilometers, manual, black, which I would say is an equally good color.
Yeah.
Sold for 19.4.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
seeing that we
why
got some
the
opportunists
would
here,
you
huh?
pay 43? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I did know that from, I think Tavares did an episode where he imported one of these. But yeah, if you want a
Gross.
FD RX-7 and you want to drive on the wrong side of the car, just buy one and have it put in a box. It'll be just as reliable as the piece of shit you buy here.
93 Mazda RX-7 Coupe, 25 grand, Houston, Texas, 78,000 miles, unfinished is the entire description. Huh.
I'll do the before after.
Yeah, this guy's out of his fucking
You can
mind.
already see the box of parts in the trunk, too.
I mean, what's it look like right now? Which picture is it? I'm assuming
I
it's
would
painted.
that, yeah. Which it
It-
looks pretty close to finished, but, you know.
Finish it, for
Well-
Christ's sake.
Yeah.
What's missing? Like, why isn't it finished? Well, it's missing a door card for starters.
Yeah.
This really is the saddest looking Mazda I've ever seen.
It does look really depressed from this angle.
And you know,
It does.
FDs have unfortunate steering wheels.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a
Like it
like a droid or something from Star Wars.
Yeah, or like, it looks like the Transformers logo to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not good. I get why it's there. It's
No.
like an early airbag, right? So it's got to have places to
Yeah.
split. But it kind of looks like a happy little fat guy in this. Actually, like these are his cheeks and
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Still don't like it.
I mean, this is one of those things, too, that, like, it's going to be like any 90s high performance car at this point. It's a perpetual project.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It will never be done.
Especially
Ever.
since it's an RX-7, it will never
Yeah.
be done. It will always be
Yeah.
just about ready for something else.
It's RX-7s are the only cars that are more assumed than S13s.
Yeah. Here's a
I'd
93
agree.
RX-7
Damn.
Coupe for 40 grand 15 hours ago in Great Falls, Virginia. 93 RX-7 car is in decent shape, but it does need a bit of work. As much as I love this thing, I'm not at a point in my life where I can effectively make this car what it should be. It does run and drive, and I use it daily since it is my only car. I do know it needs front brakes and a tune. Anything else it needs, I wouldn't know. There is also some extra body pieces, a set of side skirts and a splitter, that I will include with the car as I have no use for them. The price is flexible, but not by a crazy amount. I've been doing all the oil changes myself, and it runs all right. The tune on the Apexi FC isn't great, but it does allow the car to drive smoothly. The startup is a little rough, but the car is fine when warm. The rotary was rebuilt before I bought it. No trades.
Nah.
No, this is way high.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know if it runs right. Like, it doesn't idle properly. It has a Dragon Ball
Yeah.
shift
Oh.
knob. It's tuned on
It
Apexi FC from the
doesn't have
90s.
doesn't have a boot,
Doesn't have a boot?
shift boot.
Shift boot.
Oh, yeah, there's
Oh,
no shift boot
yeah.
on it.
It's just raw shift.
Thought it was
Yeah.
going like British, like, no, I'm pretty sure it had a trunk lid, buddy.
Yeah. But here is a 93 RX-7 Coupe, $30,000, 13 hours ago, Powell, Tennessee, 140,000 miles. Car does not run. Currently sitting in my garage. I pull it out every once in a while to clean it. Needs rebuild and
Me too.
ECU hooked up. Single turbo.
Nice. That was. Can we just end the stream there? I don't think we can
That's
top
good
that.
enough. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a non-running FD for 30 grand. It looks
It's
really
out of his
nice.
Goddamn mind.
God, the silver looks good on these.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I like that.
fix your car and then sell it. Like, it's the same thing every time. Like it's nice to see a project car, but not when they're priced like a fucking good car.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, he still wants 30 for it. God. All right. So what's the number then? Non-running.
20.
What do you?
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even
15
that
or
seems
20.
like a fucking stretch because you can buy a lot of actually
Yeah.
running car for 20 grand. But
Yeah.
And it has Megan racing coils.
Yeah, nah, dude. Thumbs down.
Look at the size of that turbo, dude.
no, well, Initial D taught us that single turbo is the best way to run this car.
Damn, what stage is that?
Detonation stage.
There it is. Here's a 93 RX-7 coupe for $35,000 10 weeks ago in Henderson, Nevada with 30,000 miles. It's a right-hand drive, new red interior, engine rebuilt, will come with an extra body kit, 99 spec side skirts and mud flaps, Ganador mirrors, 99 spec taillights, work wheels, Tane full coilover suspension, full exhaust, twin turbo stock, turbo timer.
So
Got
for
an
5K more, this one runs.
Yeah. But for the same price, you could get one with the wheel on the other side.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
RHD
We
is a
talked about
shame.
this, that the right-hand drive is a fucking scam to try to get idiots to give you too
Yep.
much money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are seeing
Also,
it.
Come
these
on,
look so
Watches.
much better with the wing than without.
The wing is hot, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Poochie,
Very hot.
how long ago were those ones that you saw sold for 20 grand? Like when did those auctions end?
Within the past 2 months.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. No, then
Yeah.
definitely. People are importing these and trying to double their money is basically
yeah,
what
exactly.
we're seeing.
Yeah.
Thumbs down. 94 RX-7 coupe 2 days ago in Carthage, Missouri with 120,000 miles. Might be time for me to sell the crown of my collection, my 1994 RX-7.
Sheesh.
120K approximate, runs great, no issues, owned for over 5 years, all reliability mods done, including Rat's Nest and many others.
He put a rat's nest in it.
If it's period correct, you got to put it back in.
It's got a bones downpipe and catted midpipe with racing beat catback.
Isn't that skateboard wheels?
I wouldn't buy this car. I would thumbs down this car.
120K.
3 miles. 3 miles for the price.
If he would wiggle on it, and he would, he's got it at OBO. What if you can get it for 30? I don't think that's the worst.
No, I think 30's fine.
But let's look at how much better of a buy this one is than that $30,000 non-runner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So the 30,000 one, I mean, the story of that is it's somebody bought it, broke it, and is now panicking at how much it's going to cost to fix it. So they're trying to get as much money out of it as they can.
Yeah, they're trying to recoup.
Yeah.
Which is never going to happen. I'm sorry. That's the other thing. If you pick up an old piece of shit car and it breaks, like, congratulations, you played hot potato and it was actually a grenade, and it sucks to be you. But
Yeah. And these are
I
the
think
hottest
that-
potatoes on the market.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think the metaphor you're looking for here is you have to eat the biscuit.
yeah, you definitely need to eat that biscuit.
Yes. Because you're last.
I would say overall, this is a middle of the road FD.
Yeah, and for 30, 32 at the most,
And that's
it's
a
not
middle of the road
bad
price. You know, I think this guy's right there.
Here is.
Let's say
deal. Oh,
real quick though,
No,
like
no.
say the engine detonates. What's that cost?
10
to
grand,
fix?
5 grand, 10 grand, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'd say 5 to 10. Knowing absolutely nothing, I'd say 5 to 10.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
I think they're
Yeah,
also
I'm-
at the
I'm
point
not-
where, like, you're not finding one that's used. You're having to rebuild and hope everything's okay. And yeah, you need to find somebody that knows what the hell they're doing, which are becoming rarer and rarer. It's almost like
But the
that.
thing about it is, like, we talked about this kind of earlier, Atlas, saying that you have your car that you know about, and then changing to a new car that's a young man's game because you have to learn everything.
Yeah.
But if you learn everything about a rotary, I mean, you're good to go. You know, it's like 8 moving parts. You don't even need a
True.
fucking engine crane to pull the engine out. You just pick it up.
JDM Orlando has them for anywhere from 5 to 8 grand.
Yeah, but that's, not in the car. So there's more
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
involved.
Okay, buy it and rebuild the motherfucker then and there.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that way
like,
you
so
could
that's
be
it. But that's the
using-
limit, though. Like,
using
if
one and
it's-
rebuilding one.
Yeah, but that's the limit, though. Like, if it costs you more than 5 grand to rebuild one, then you're buying a new one. So, like, 5 grand's the top of a rebuild.
Do you live in a society but belong in a society? Do you play bass guitar but wish you were blasting trumpets? Fear not, rude boy. A benevolent God has created Collector Car Feed, bestowed onto you. At collectorcarfeed.com, when you search for Facebook Marketplace 350Zs, you get a list of Facebook Marketplace 350Zs. No Altimas, no V6 Mustangs, no Kia Souls. Just exactly the fucking car you fucking wanted to see every fucking time. Thanks to Collector Car Feed, I got my very own 350Z without all the headache of using Facebook Marketplace. I'm blasting trumpets, throwing that shit sideways, getting doors, and deaf as fuck. The ladies love it too. I'm plowing more beaver than a reckless riverboat captain. Thanks, Collector Car Feed. CollectorCarFeed.com. Lock up your daughters, or they're coming home pregnant. Here is The deal of the century.
Oh,
This is a
Jesus.
94 Mazda RX-7 for $55,000. 2 days ago, Montgomery, Alabama, 70,000 miles. This is strictly a feeler post. Looking to get something newer. I've spent the last 2 years trying to restore this.
Funny, he spelled destroy wrong.
It's currently wrapped in 3M 2080 gloss white gold sparkle. The front and rear bumper will be rewrapped due to it starting to pull. Will be retuning unless it sells. Makes roughly 400 wheel on 8 PSI. Any questions, let me know. No
Jesus.
AC, no power steering. I have everything to put the AC back in the car, etc., etc. And they list all the stuff that he
How
did
big
to
is
it to
that
make
turbo?
400.
I was gonna say 8 PSI seems low for this, but
It looks smaller
Yeah,
than some of
it's
the other ones we've seen.
Yeah.
But 8
I don't
PSI.
think he's being totally honest about that.
Or it could be like a safe tune. I mean, doesn't he say it's going to get tuned again?
No, but like
we
I'm
could
saying,
be-
like 8 PSI at 400 is a low number. Like low PSI for that big
Mhm.
number.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's either the wheel horsepower numbers need fudged or they turn the turbo down after they did the dyno.
Knowing absolutely nothing, I would say that this sounds optimistic. 400 wheel horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like, what do you mean spent the last 2 years trying to restore this? This is not a restoration. This is awful.
Yeah, this is this is destruction.
Destruction.
This is an
Whoa, look at the
abomination.
steering wheel.
The dash. It's just a screen. Which I
Look
mean,
at the
oh, cool,
airbag.
dude.
Look at the passenger airbag.
Yeah, he's got gauges out
Look
the
at the
ass of this
passenger
thing.
AC vent.
Just an extra
Jesus
gauge stuffed
Christ.
over there.
You can't even see it.
Yeah, it's a gauge / air freshener.
This is this is before
is
the
awful.
wrap, but it's bagged
Pre-wrap.
It
NRG
sucked
shit.
before and after.
Yeah, I'm thumbs down hard on this one. I can't imagine
Yeah.
a more thumbs down vehicle than this one.
Yep.
This
Yeah, that
is
was
my
bad.
giraffe of the day.
Yeah.
Edwin, in YouTube chat, is it dumb to take out a loan on RX-7? I got
Absolutely.
the salary, I got an excellent score, but I feel like taking out a loan, even with 50% down, with 6 to 7% interest rates on the RX-7 is risky. Yeah, it might be, but that's one of those things like, it's the I only live once versus let's be responsible choice. And you can kind of do both, taking out a loan, if you buy the right one. Buy one in really good condition, with the right options that you know is going to appreciate in value. And
I mean,
but you have to know that you have to know what you're doing also. Like,
Yeah.
take care of it, and you got to know how to maintain it. Only you can make that decision.
That's what I was telling somebody the other day about like flipping cars. This applies to everything, not even flipping cars, but like collector cars that you plan on selling. You lose all value if you can't do the work. If you got to pay somebody to do the work, then you're
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the only time I would take out a loan on something like this would be like if this was an absolutely perfect example and I knew I would have the capital shortly outside of it so I could pay off a loan. That would be about it. This even still would be a risky car just because it can seem normal. You can take it to, a dealer, have them inspect it. It seems fine. And then it explodes on the way home and you're rebuilding a motor. We talked like, hey, 40 grand seems to be the average. If you could find a super clean one and, it's like 20, 25 and it's one of those, I don't know, grandma didn't know what she had, then sure. Like, yeah, that's a short flip. You're basically using the bank's money to finance your flip that you're going to bring to bat or cars and bids. But if it's just I can pay it off in 36 or 48 months at 6% interest and et cetera, yada, yada, I would not do that. But that's just me.
95 Mazda RX-7 Coupe, 19.5, 3 days ago, Houston, Texas, 57,473 miles.
one?
Is a different one. Right-hand drive 95 Mazda RX-7 Bathurst Type R,
Ooh.
imported by Red Suns Racing with 57,000 miles. This is a project car, and since it is an import, it has bits of surface rust. The motor runs, however, it is low compression. It's in the mid-70s. Also, the vehicle needs bushings and an alignment. Disclaimer, the vehicle will not come with the gram lights. If you have any further questions, ask me. 19.5 Project JDM RX-7 FD.
I don't like the
Status.
bumper.
No, the kit is heinous. It's a bunch of JDM rice shit.
Super rice.
It's got low compression. It needs a rebuild.
And look, here's the hard pill to swallow for like a lot of like 25 and unders. Just because it comes from Japan doesn't mean it's good.
That's a hard pill to swallow for me, dude. Like,
That is.
it's a rough
Like,
thing you're saying.
It's completely possible for Japanese people to have bad taste.
I don't see it, dude.
Have you
I don't know, man.
have you read any hentai? Like,
Yeah, it's
look
all
at
been
what
great.
these people are doing.
What are you talking about?
Have you ever seen?
I think this is too much.
A lot of it is good. I do like a lot of it,
Mhm.
but just because it's from Japan doesn't make it good. It's okay. It's okay to say, Blitz 03s aren't that nice.
And
those fucking Japanese Dayton wheels really are ugly.
Damn,
I don't
dude.
like them.
You're making enemies today.
but anyway,
Yeah, so thumbs down on this.
Thumbs down.
right-hand drive is always cope, no matter what.
Agreed.
Mhm.
100%. All right, that's going to do it for these. I need to get another beer and pee.
Same.
All right.
Same.
You know, I haven't had to pee yet.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Maybe I'm
You gotta go break
dehydrated.
that seal,
I didn't
man.
drink enough water.
He's not
today.
drinking enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Add some salt on YouTube says Bosuzoku is a whole another level of bad stance, and I agree. Bosuzoku or Kaido Racer, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is the most cringe shit ever. And when Americans do it, it's like cringe times 10. Like, you as an American, you don't live in this oppressive society that you have to do anything to try to, and anything you do that to try to stand out is like seen as like this crazy fucking wild thing. Like, no, dude, like you're not trying to break free from anything. You're just a fucking poser and pretending to like this because TikTok said it was cool or because you think it's JDM. Like, just stop. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Beck says, I love Kaido racers and no one can change my mind. Okay? Enjoy your band.
Please feed the algorithm and hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because we do have more content coming for you 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Check out collectorcarfeed.com/store for all of our merch, free shipping on orders over $20. Collectorcarfeed.com/cars is where you'll find our Facebook Marketplace search tool to make your RX-7 hunt a little easier, no matter which generation you prefer. Patreon.com/collectorcarfeed is where you go to get bonus content for just $1. Or click whatever's on your screen right now to keep watching. And we will see you next time. Collector Car Feed, your virtual car friends, now with over 14,700 subscribers. Goodbye.